Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mark Loeffler Experience. Yes, we're back in studio today. Thank you everyone. I was in Florida for a week and holy hell, what a week this was. What happened? Here in Canada, we had martial law, Emergency Measures Act. Little thing happened over in Europe. Russia invaded Ukraine. I'll talk a little bit about that. Some other things that are happening, where my favorite brand of chips isn't on store shelves anymore. Well, at least in the largest grocer in Canada. And what does that mean, really? The main reason I'm talking about this stuff is what should I invest in right now that will be safe from all of this stuff? What should I be investing right now that's going to be safe? Where my money is safe, because the market, as I'm speaking right now at 8:37, the Dow Jones is down 800 points in futures. That means that the market's going to open really low. I'm just going to put this out there right now. I'm talking to all you people out there. If you're just long-term investors, my recommendation is you do nothing. You hold it, you just hodl it. Because if you try to do March 2020 and you sold at the bottom of the dip, a month later you were in pain. So you're better off just hodling. Just hodl, guys, hodl. Reddit it, hodl. If you are that, then, if you're buying index funds or something and you're putting money in every month, well, now's a good time to be picking up some stuff. I think you're getting a bit of a discount because, we all know that the Fed will fix this. Now, I've also heard through this that with Russia invading Ukraine, that might stop interest rate hikes. I think it's going to have the exact opposite effect. That's my thinking. I think that this is going to spike inflation even more. I don't think we've seen full-blown inflation yet. I don't think we've seen the cost of goods that we're buying go up as much as I think it's going to go up already. Proof in fact, Lay's potato chips couldn't come to an agreement with Loblaws, our biggest grocery store here in Canada. They couldn't come to an agreement over the price increase that they wanted to provide because, again, And they pulled out their chips from the largest grocery store in Canada because if they can't sell it to them at a profit, what's the point? I know I might have some people who think profits are bad watching this channel. I hope not, but you might be out there. Or you might have clicked on this video because we have a great thumbnail that's very clickbaitable. Thanks, everyone. Here's the problem. If I don't make it clickbait, you guys don't watch. Anyways, I digress. So, okay, Russia invades Ukraine. A little eerie and reminiscent about 1937. If you don't know your history, go look up what happened in 1937 when some countries got annexed. That's just going on in my head. That's just what I think about. I'm sorry. So anyways, go look that up. But what happens in those times? Well, we all know that Russia is a big oil and gas producer. So what will happen? Well, less people will buy Russian and gas and oil. What does that mean for us? Well, that means that the price of oil and gas is probably going to go up. Now, if the price of oil and gas is going to go up, where do you want to be? Well, it doesn't cost the producers any more to produce it. I'm invested in some oil stocks. I'm invested in ConocoPhillips and Suncor right now. Enbridge, I still love Enbridge. I think it's maybe a little at the top of its range. I liked it under $50. They're going to do well. They are going to do well because it doesn't cost them any more to produce, right? So as inflation goes up, oil is going to cost more. Their cost of labor will go up, but that's such a small input to the overall cost. Right. So what else? Well, some smart people have been buying properties out in Alberta. We have 97 units now in Alberta since last April. I know the goal was 200. I think I have an accepted offer on 23 more units out there, so that brings us to 120. So if I can pick up another 80 between now and April, then I'll have hit that goal. But, it was a bit of a stretch goal, and I'm kind of okay with owning 120 properties in a year, 120 doors. I look at places that benefit from higher oil prices. What is one of those places? Definitely Alberta. They'll have a huge boom in their budget because they didn't expect oil prices to be over $100. So as that price goes up, their royalty levels go up. So they get more and more money, which means that what are they going to do? Well, they've already said it that they're going to build more hospitals. They spend more on infrastructure. They give out rebates to people paying for their natural gas. They put more money into the economy, which means what? It means jobs. It means people go there. It means there's higher wages, which again then fuels that whole machine, which fuels more long-term jobs and just longevity in that economy, which I enjoy because I own a few properties out there now and I want to own more. So everyone who's buying out there, just wait 6 more months and let me get, no, I'm joking. Everyone go buy there. It's great. I like it. There's some challenges. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely some challenges, but we will work through those. Okay, so I bought oil and gas stocks. I bought out in Alberta. Now what? Well, with all that, you're still going to see massive, massive inflation. We just can't avoid it. There's going to be inflation for the next couple of years. So let's get out of cash, everyone. Let's get out of cash. We've talked about this before, but if you're borrowing at 1.5%, 2%, 3%, literally they are paying you to borrow that money. It doesn't make sense to be sitting in cash right now. Whatever it is, loan the money out at 10%. Do something. Because if you're sitting in cash, you're losing 7% per year. I think if you loan the money out at 10%, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna make some money on your money, yet you're not gonna lose money to inflation as well. If I wasn't doing all this other stuff, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be buying an index fund, and I would be putting $500, $1,000 a month, and I'd just be buying the index, probably weekly at this point. I'd be buying the index at this point because you're getting a deal, and over time, the index goes up, especially with inflation. It holds a lot of basket of goods, a lot of basket of companies that can survive and raise their prices that are not elastic, right? So they can stretch their price growth. But okay, let's go back to the War Measures Act in Canada a little bit here. I don't think that had anything to do with my investing strategy. I don't think it really affected things all that much. Here's the thing. 60% of the country did not vote for our leadership. So there was a lot of upset people at this. I get it. I don't think it's going to affect our housing market. Again, here's the thing. I think the Senate was going to kill it. And that's very rare in Canada. This is not the U.S. The Senate usually rubber stamps things. I think the Senate was actually going to kill it. And Trudeau realized that, and in a actual politically intelligent move, he saw that they were actually debating it and said, we don't need that anymore. Let's cancel it out of the Senate. Because what happens if the Senate actually did not approve it? Well, I think we would have had an election. And that's the reason that got passed, because the NDP didn't or wasn't ready for another election. I think Trudeau saw that and he said, okay, never mind. We don't need that anymore. 2 days later, a day later, I don't remember what it was. I was in Florida. Again, this is a week. I went away for a week and all hell let loose. Wow. All right, everybody. You know what? Just hodl on, guys. Hodl on. You can invest in some volatility stuff. That's probably going to spike over the next couple of days if you're a short-term trader. But if you're a long-term, you got to expect this stuff. World's going to do what the world's going to do, and hold a solid basket of goods. Invest in the index unless you're someone like Warren Buffett and you're reading prospectus and you're looking for bargains. Unless you're fully invested in that, and you're going to spend the time and energy to educate yourself, buy the index, buy real estate, buy cash flowing real estate. And you know what? Follow this channel and learn. Hire a coach and learn. These are things that you can do to make more money. Anyways, guys, thanks everyone for listening to my rant today. I definitely appreciate it. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment where you're investing, or if I'm right, if I'm wrong, whatever. Thanks, guys. Catch you next time.